1984 was the year General Hospital took us to Mexico. Luke was on the run after being framed for murder and in Mexico, so he contacted his old pal Robert Scorpio for help. Robert told Luke his old WSB director Sean Donnelly would help him, and he would meet Luke there in Sean's house in Mexico. This is when the infamous Sean Donnelly was first introduced to General Hospital.
Bienvenido, Senor Spencer. Welcome to Casa Donnelly. I'm pleased to meet you, Luke.
Well, thank you. I think you should hold the enthusiasm, though, until you hear why I'm here.
Oh, I know most of it. Robert told me.
You don't mind harboring a fugitive?
No. You're my kind of house guest.
Another new adventure super couple sprang out of this storyline, Frisco Jones and the Aztec princess, Felicia. Frisco unknowingly bought a ring which was part of the Aztec treasure at an art fair. Disguised as a boy, Felicia snuck into Frisco's room to steal it back, only Felicia was in serious trouble, so Frisco held her out at his apartment.
What? How'd you get in here? What do you want?
As it turned out, Luke was with Felicia's grandmother in Texas when the men broke in and stole the valuable scepter and framed Luke for murder. They were all connected.
You're in my apartment and you're gonna tell me why, you got it? Or I'm calling the police. Come here. What do you know?
All right, are you satisfied? Satisfied your curiosity?
Baby, I'm getting more curious by the minute. What's your name?
Felicia?
Formal goodbyes? That's pretty quick. Less than a minute, actually.
You would let me go, wouldn't you?
Well, I knew you'd be back.
What made you so sure?
Because you wouldn't leave without this.
Give me that.
No way.
Give it to me, damn it, it's mine!
The place we're staying is called the Inn of the Secrets. Yeah, well, it's run by several generations of women from the same family. There's a great-grandmother, her daughter Mariah, and Mariah's granddaughter Felicia. They're very nice people.
A very nice heirloom that somebody obviously wanted.
Yes. The heirloom is a scepter. They claim it's Aztec. It's very ornate, hand-carved, obviously very valuable. They had taken out of the safe that day, and to let Laura and I see it, I took a picture of my wife holding it.
You can go on.
I shall. Felicia's birthday. We had drunk to her health. We had cut the cake. We'd done all the party stuff. Felicia and Mariah went upstairs to the great-grandmother's room. She's not well. Her health took a turn for the worse. And Mariah had asked me to put the scepter away. But unfortunately, I was busy at the time, killing off a bottle of champagne with Peter.
You expecting company? No, what the hell is it?
What's going on?
Hey! Stop! Hey!
You got the scepter! Come on. Beautiful woman.
Who? Yes. She certainly seems to have brought out the best in Robert.
You have nothing to worry about, English. Nothing.
One leg, there was a trap inside.
We're getting close, mate. Man, there's only one clue left. And maybe we can get to the bottom of this treasure business.
Will you stop thinking about the treasure, please? We're talking about my good name.
I'm not
about finding Peter.
I am not forgetting that.
Scorpio, all right?
Okay. Luke! So good to see you.
All right, tell us what happened.
Peter duped me into coming down here, and he's in the jungle someplace.
Yeah, that much we know.
One of his men just got away from us.
He's got my ring, and I've got to get it back.
Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it.
See a man around here called Donnelly?
No.
Open, O Sesame.
Robert, this is the scepter. Peter must be here. I said him to leave the door open.
He wasn't expecting any guests.
Well, then he's in for a surprise, isn't he?
Yeah. No use in putting off the inevitable.
Go ahead, I gotta get rid of this.
What's going on? Are you all right? Where's Peter?
My ring! Where did you get this?
My friend, John Donnelly. How do you do? Treasure chamber, and it's empty.
And that ring is key to nothing, right?
Yeah, looks that way.
Oh, man. All that grief and bad food. Nothing.
It's a shame, really, that we'll never know the truth about the treasure.
Sean had a secret, though. He had the treasure.
Mr. Slater?
Hello, Miss Devane?
Yes?
In 1985, the mysterious Anna Devane arrived and befriended Robert's wife, Holly. When Robert saw Anna for the first time, he grew angry and began to remember their past together as WSB partners. What a past they had.
Just when do I meet this new hotshot partner of mine?
Why don't you turn around and find out, Mrs. Scorpio?
Robert Scorpio meet Anna Devane. Now, Swede and O'Reilly already know Anna. They've worked with her on a couple of missions.
How do you do? It's charming to meet you, too.
This isn't going to work, Sean. You putting me with Miss Devine.
Devane, please.
Robert, I made a decision. Subject is closed. All right?
Let's get one thing straight. I'm the boss.
Oh, yes. That's exactly what I'd expect from an Australian. With a terrible accent, too.
Better than the sound of some whinging palm.
Ooh, touche.
We're in for one tough, bloody caper. Mate.
On their first assignment together, they had to pretend to be honeymooners.
You're happy to be tired, my darling.
Oh, thank you. Hi there. We found ahead for reservation.
Oh, yes, I know, monsieur. But I'm so terribly sorry. We are completely booked.
But it's a honeymoon.
Oh, what?
Oh. Please understand. Business convention, you know. The company took all but 3 of our rooms and the
Fun
rooms have
before,
been
though, buddy.
taken. No, thank you. No.
Oh, darling, are you all right?
Done.
Please.
Une compagnie.
I must find a place for my bride to rest.
Right. I'm going to have the bed, and you can have the chair.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, now. Be nice to a blushing bride, darling.
Right. Whose dumb idea was that anyway?
Mine, and a very good one it was, too, even though I say so myself. The whole place is booked solid with DVX men. The only way we could get a room was by saying that we were on our honeymoon.
Really?
See, the French are suckers for l'amour.
Are you still persisting with this?
You're supposed to be downstairs distracting any guards that might be around.
Is it going to work?
It's going to work so well that it doesn't need you. Now, just stand back and watch, right?
Well, wait for me to get downstairs.
I don't have time to wait. Why did you... When you blew the car up? How?
Just one of the things that happen to work. Don't worry about it. Come on, if you give me your tremendous flat tire.
Ditch the car, come on.
Which way?
I said come on.
Look, I'm not that far.
Look, when there's one DVX car, there's generally 2. Now, come on.
They ended up stranded together in the woods overnight. and eventually having to swim to shore. This was in Italy, and where they married for the first time.
I, Robert, prendo te, Rita.
Be Anna. Be my lawful wedded wife.
I, Anna, take me, Robert, to be my lawful wedded husband.
After they returned from Italy, Sean Donnelly enlisted the help of Robert to help him uncover the treacherous WSB agent.
Careful, Robert. Whoever our double agent is, no one's been able to find him.
Hot on the agent's trail, Robert was very upset to discover the double agent turned out to be Anna. Her face was badly scarred and burned in the explosion. He carried her away to safety, but that was the end of Robert and Anna. Until now that she's back in Port Charles. The Aztec treasure storyline, which started in Mexico in 1984, followed all the way through 1985. Don had the jewels all this time and was going to use Grant Putnam to transport the jewels through Canada. Only Grant Putnam discovered that Sean duped him. He became anxious to redeem himself by teaming up with Scorpio, Anna, Frisco, and Felicia to bring Sean to justice. Sean's reign of deception came to an end in Canada, where he kidnapped Holly, who had returned to the U.S. and overheard his plans to transport the treasure. Robert tracked down the treasure, and he set out for Sean. The two met in a tramway suspended by a cable high in the mountains. With Anna watching from below, Robert and Sean fought a bitter fight for their lives. As the tramcar doors flew open, Robert lost his balance and fell out of the car, apparently to his death. Sean was devastated at the thought that he killed his best friend. To complete the transfer of the treasure, Sean headed in the tram to meet Mr. Wu. Instead, he was greeted by Wu's assistant, Mr. Yang, who was actually Robert, very much alive in disguise. Scorpio ripped off his rubber mask, then handcuffed Donnelly, who was both shocked at the turn of events and relieved to learn that Robert had escaped death by clinging to the bottom of the tram.
Welcome to the United States. I'll go gladly.
With the danger in the past, Frisco and Felicia journeyed to Texas, where they returned the cachet of rare jewels and artifacts to Maria. Grant Putnam headed to Egypt, and the mystery of the Aztec treasure was finally over.
Robert Scorpio called me about returning the treasure to the Mexican government.
You look happy about it.
Oh, I'm relieved, Felicia. It's over. Oh, it's finally over.